What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today join me for another one of my Garry's Mod videos, where today I'm back in a map which I haven't used on the channel for quite a long time, but I thought it might be fun just to bring this one out again, and that is the Gravity map. So if you're unfamiliar with this map, what this basically does is a little bit like a test chamber, which obviously messes about with gravity. So in the center one you can change the direction. So you can change the direction, speed. Let me just show you. So that's set to 100 and it will move me automatically to the left. However, you can set it all the way up to 1000, so 10,000. So basically, if you enter it, it does this. Yeah. Yeah, so that gives you an idea. And basically, you can't really escape. So yes, so that's the center one. The other two ones you can't change the direction. So this one obviously increases gravity, and that one lessens gravity. So you can jump really high in the air. So it can definitely result in some shenanigans. But what I'm going to be doing today is messing about with a couple new NPCs, because today I'm doing another themed episode, and today's theme is Overwatch. Yep. So this is, I believe this is my fourth Overwatch video that I would have done in Gmod. Two of the previous ones have been NPCs, and one has been a weapons mod. And this one is focusing on NPCs again, but this time it's going to be focusing on specifically Overwatch 2 themed characters. Now, I don't know if this May is from Overwatch 2, so I do apologise about that. But there isn't actually that many Overwatch 2 NPCs that you can find on Gmod at the moment. At least I couldn't. Fortunately, I was able to find two of my favourites, and that was Kiriko and Ramatra. Yes, I do know that the height of Ramatra is very much smaller than it should be in real life. So yes, please take that with a pinch of salt. And then we have May, who is weirdly enough the tallest of the three, which I find quite funny. Is there a shrink ability in this? Because, let me see. If there is, I've never used one before. Utilities, weapons, options. Nope. Oh well, never mind. So what I was trying to do was see if I could, edit the sizes, heights of the character, but I don't think I'm able to do that. Alright, I have to leave that for now. Yeah, so, yeah, obviously take this with a pinch of salt, but Ramatra should be the tallest, and I think it's May. I think May's the shortest. I might be wrong about that. But yes, so there is a couple of other details. Secondly, Kiriko actually has 3 different skins. Oh, actually, no, she has 4 different skins. So this is the Citizen one. This is, I believe, the attire that was... No, I'm thinking of the blue one. So this is... there's 2 versions of this. There's a blue one which was available on Twitch, I believe, when the game first came out. I know because I actually got that one. And this one, the red one. Then you have the standard look for Kiriko. Then you have the witch Kiriko, because obviously there is a few witches now in the game. Mercy obviously being probably the most iconic. And speaking of iconics, we have the legendary skin for Kiriko, Komori. This is actually one of the few legendary skins I have in the game. Although I actually use the moon variant rather than the sun variant. So yes. So technically there are 6 NPCs to look at. The only downside is obviously their health is not great. Just as a disclaimer, by the way, you can obviously get all of these NPCs as player models, and they do have a bit of customization stuff, so such as like the crown, back ribbon, and so on, so on. So yes, but I'm going to be sticking with Johnny Silverhand. I don't know why. I think Johnny Silverhand's just become my main skin. I have no idea why, but it's probably because it's Keanu Reeves, and I do really enjoy Cyberpunk, so maybe that's why. So obviously, because we've got some NPCs, we need to test out how they do in combat. And this is where this map comes in, because I'm gonna let me just show you quickly what happens when I put in an NPC. So I'm gonna put in Ramatra, disable thinking. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so as you can see, the jumping is a lot higher. So also, let's go with default weapon. I have no idea what the default weapons are. Unless they don't have any, which would be odd. Right, I think... Oh, no, we spawned the wrong one. Right. Okay, so these are all the good ones. So now let's put in the bad ones. Obviously, me being me is going to be Combine. Spawn. And actually, to make it interesting, so let's go with 100. Okay, that's a bit... So, it looks like... Let me... Oh, Maze Ice Tank actually does have an animation. So it looks like by default, for some reason, only the hostile Overwatch NPCs have weapons for some reason. I have no idea why. It seems that the good ones don't. So let's go with... Let's just put in AK-47s. Okay. That one looks a bit weird for some reason. Ow. Alright. Oh, interesting. So it looks like if animation's turned off, nothing happens. Okay. Let's disable thinking. Hang on. Let me turn that off quickly because that is slightly annoying. Combine, right, once again. Let's make that a bit more funny. Okay, let's see what happens. That one's still alive. Those ones are still alive, interestingly. Right click doesn't work in this version for some reason. Okay, so it looks like for some reason Ramatra and May are not doing anything. The Kirikos have done well. Right, let me disable thinking. Okay, so that Kiko has actually done quite well. Had a decent amount of health left. Right, so the last thing I'm going to do is obviously make use of this one because it's probably the silliest one because of low gravity. Right, let's go to disable thinking. I want to test out just Ramatra and May. Because these two seem to be the one that was struggling the most. And to make things interesting, I'm actually going to myself take part. Yeah, I thought so. So it looks like for some reason Ramatra and May will not fight, but only the Kikos will. Which is interesting. I don't know why that is. Ow! I actually died. The other thing about this, it does make it tricky. Yeah, it does make it tricky to hit your targets. Let me try with the crossbow. So, yes. So, yeah, for some reason, Ramatra and May don't work properly, but Kiriko definitely does work. So, yes. That's weird. Oh, that's all weapons. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. So there has been a look at a couple more Overwatch NPCs. This time from Overwatch 2, albeit, like I said, I think made from Overwatch 2, but I might be. So I think this made from Overwatch 2, but I might be wrong. So anyway, if you're interested in adding these mods to your collection, then I will leave the link down in the description below. And also, if you've enjoyed today's video, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest Gmod videos will be coming out. Hope you've enjoyed, and for now, this is SliferKing signing out.